Hi Moglets. It is probably God Mode Candace day. There is one thing I'm concerned about, but we'll be getting to that later. First of all, of course, we need to get her to 90. Shouldn't take too long, honestly, since we farmed all the bosses already. We just need some henna berries, and those should be easy. Let's start with those, actually. When I was initially raising her, I did hear from some of my chat members that Nuke Candace is a thing. So that's what we're going to be exploring, I guess, mainly with the God Mode here. Guess we may as well get the 6 gold we need as well. And there we go. Checking the interactive map for the berries, there would be enough, but they are scattered everywhere. I feel like my beep compilation isn't quite as good, honestly, with Nahida, but man, she is convenient. Like, we can just stay up here and probably grab them. Beep. But we did miss one because it's behind the cactus. How about both? If it's easy to reach, I'll grab it normally. If it's hard to reach, we'll do Nahida. So I might need to give you a seizure warning. Yeah. Beep. Let's take a quick break to 80 her. There we go. I have a feeling we might need some of these eremites as well. Let's start with leveling her up though. Are we good on books? I think we're good on books. So yeah, 54 more of these. 24 of those. That's pretty much it. So the thing I was a little bit worried about, I'm pretty sure she will not need the new weekly boss mats. Yes, she doesn't, thankfully. Since it had been a while, I forgot if she came before or after the Scaramouche weekly boss. But yeah, she'll also need those for talents, so let's pray that this has reset since the last time. There's only 4 days left, so probably not. Oh, we have them here as well, so maybe we don't need to buy a ton at least. I did buy the lower grade ones for some reason, just not the middle grade. Anyway, back to beep. So that was nearly all of them, and we do have enough, thankfully. It's just a matter of these. I have been defeating the eremites on my way, but yeah, they still don't drop much. I didn't realize we had so many small ones, so we might actually be all right. 9 bonus from Sucrose, a little bit better than it should have been. How about 6 bonus here? 7 bonus, very nice Sucrose. And we are ready. There she is, level 90, very cool. Talent books, I'm not too sure. I always forget like the rough amount you need, but it's gonna be close. Is it even gonna work? Oh no, it won't. Wow, dude, why do you need so many? We have an entire level to go and it's 547? I never even looked at that number. I've raised so many characters by now and it still shocks me. 3 condensed resin later, I think we'll be good. Yep, just with those. So if I recall correctly, her nuke ability does come from her elemental skill. So we're gonna focus on that first of all. I think we should have enough books. We have been farming them to get, you know, also her burst up to 8. Eula bonus? Not a single Eula. Why is Eula so mean to me all the time? Eula bonus now? Okay, 1. I don't think we're going to get her basic attack up much higher because, yeah, I don't really see the point. Her skill and burst both scale with HP. This is just normal multipliers with attack and stuff, so I don't think she's ever going to be able to do a lot of damage with her basic. We also do have to get her up to C6. I want to quickly run through those again just to refresh my memory. So her burst effect, where she infuses the Hydro on, you know, sword, polearm, claymore users, will be increased by 3 seconds. Candace's max HP will be increased by 20% after using her elemental skill. C4 will of course be pretty nice for what we're trying to do. The hold cooldown will be the same as the tapping cooldown. Currently there's a pretty big 3-second difference there. And her C6 is definitely more support focused. After she does burst, other characters taking the field will unleash some Hydro attacks that deal 15% of her max HP, and that can happen every 2.3 seconds. So I do want to check out her nukes first. We're probably going to go for Staff of Homa. It does increase HP by 20%. It will also give us an attack bonus, which won't really help much, but all passives give attack in some way or another, but at least Staff of Homa also gives HP. As for build, I'm probably just going to steal Yelan's full set. I think she should be built more or less like Yelan when you want her to be to do damage. HP Sands, Hydro Goblet, and of course the Lava Walker Circlet. What are we looking at? 45 crit rate, that's plenty. We just need to get 1 good number for the thumbnail. 246 crit damage. I mean, 45 crit rate, yeah, it could definitely be more, but you know, I'm trying to make this nuke impressive. Elemental mastery is incredibly low, and we do of course want to try and vaporize. So that would be an issue, but I think we're going to be taking units that can increase our elemental mastery. Kazuha is an option. Nahida also increases elemental mastery. Any sword user with a key like Nilu will have a Hydro resonance for the extra HP. Oh wait, we'll need a pyro for vaporize. I almost forgot about that part. Maybe no Nahida. I do want the Hydro res. I don't really need Binny for his attack boost. Would seem a bit like a waste just to have him in there to apply pyro. Let's just try without vaporize, but like this whole team is kind of built on buffing elemental mastery also, so it's kind of dumb when we're not going to do reactions. Why did she only have 30,000 HP? I figured she would have more, but maybe her base isn't super high. I mean, For level 90, 10.8 isn't horrible, but it's not really high. What the hell? Kazuha has 13.3? Yeah, looking at everyone else, it's a pretty low max HP, but I guess I am mostly looking at 5 stars here. Yunjin has almost the same amount, and she scales with Def. Heizo? Why do you just have like average max HP, Candace? It is what it is. We'll see what we can do. So yeah, she holds her shield. That is when it's fully charged, I guess, and then boom, that should be the big attack. Obviously, it's not going to be super impressive without Vaporize, but I do kind of want to see what it does and how much Elemental Mastery we can get on our Candace, because she has basically none right now. So she has 73 at the moment. Doing Nilou's 3 E's, she now has 215, so a nice little bonus there. Not quite as much as Kazuha's Burst, but I think this can be more consistent. Doing Kazuha's Burst, we are now sitting at 415, which honestly should be enough already. Well, 12K. Yeah, I imagine that would be a lot more impressive if it were to be a crit and if it were to be a Vaporize. Our goal today is to try and get over 100K. But yeah, all those buffs don't actually do anything, so I'm just going to see what it does sort of at base. If it can crit, like we don't have that low crit. 45 should be all right, actually. There we go, we got a 26K with no buffs. Actually, that's kind of a lot with no buffs at all. We're gonna try Shanling. I'm just hoping with enough pyro, all the hydro stuff will go away from Nilou. And if that doesn't work, we're probably gonna replace Nilou with Nahida again, just for more elemental mastery. Just give it a try, I guess. So we need to do 3 E's here, and then go ahead and do Kazuha Burst. And then he does have pyro, so let's go ahead. Oh, it wasn't a crit. Also, I should probably use Nilou's other ability, not the water ring. That would probably help too. Gonna try a slightly different rotation. So we're just going to hit the E here. And then we're going to go burst. And then we're going to hit this again. And then, I guess, let's see what happens. Come on, man. That was the biggest non-crit though so far. Almost 30K. Let's take a minute to think about it while we do our dailies, I guess. Just try and do something normally. Yeah, see, now I just saw an 82K. Almost there, almost that 100 I want. And we didn't even have Kazuha's Burst. Light chasing challenge. Be right back. And now bouncing mushrooms. Looks like enemies to me down there. Everyone's dead. Guess we'll go ahead and use her burst to get rid of the shield a little bit faster here. Yeah, too weak. All right, next. I do also want to specifically check out her C6, but damn it, not till I get a good nuke attack. Are there any other good test dummies? I'm getting kind of sick of Masanori. Most other like enemies and bosses have some kind of weird mechanic. I guess Jade Plume, he doesn't have Hydro Res, I think. Jade Plume is a little aggressive sometimes though, so I'm gonna just try without Kazuha's. Oh no, I got the water thing. That's annoying. We're never gonna be able to get an actual pyro hit. Boom! 103, let's go! Okay, we still didn't have Kazuha's burst because like I guess I'm just too dumb to make Kazuha work how I want him to. Cause like when he's bursting, he takes an element and it's always Hydro, and then I can never actually get the pyro attached to the enemy because it's always just vaporizing that. But we did get it over 100K, which is cool. For that amount of setup and trial and error, I'm not sure if it's that impressive. The element damage bonus only lasts for 8 seconds though. So what I was thinking about doing is just individually swirling the Hydro and then going to Shanling doing her burst and then swirling the pyro. So that's what's blasting all over the place. And so it'd be a more easy vaporize, but I don't think there's time. And even if there would be time, it'd be so close that again, it just doesn't even feel like that realistic or even good. So I was talking to Cap a bit. He actually recommended Elegy Amber, which is actually genius, giving us even more elemental mastery. We'll just do that right before the shield bash, I guess, and hope that works. I'm not sure if she'll be able to gain all 4 stacks of Elegy, but I assume she will. Like the Fiery Rain lasts 2 seconds and it hits like, I don't even know, 10 times at least. So 1 burst actually should be enough already to get the whole stack, giving everyone 150 extra elemental mastery. So I guess we'll try that. We'll see, I suppose. My team is getting weirder and weirder. Let's just go ahead and start with her burst and see how that works. Yes, he died. Boom. He blocked. No, dude. We're gonna do Kazuha's burst. That should swirl the Hydro, and then we're gonna throw Amber's burst there. Oh yeah, he still has Hydro. He moved out of the way though. Ooh, there was an 82K on Masanori. I mean, we already got a 100K, so I guess, but I don't feel very satisfied with it, honestly. Let's just go ahead and give it a try, I guess. Stepped out again. Hurry, hurry, go. Oh, wait. But I saw the vaporize. I didn't see a number though. But I think that actually worked. He did end up having pyro on him even during the Kazuha burst. All right, last try here. Come on, go. Go. What the hell was that? This is it. This is it. This is it. Come closer. 71? Man, what am I doing wrong? Yeah, of course, the thing swirling inside of Kazuha's burst is still Hydro, so you have just a tiny window. This would of course be a million times easier without Kazuha's burst, especially because Kazuha has like no energy recharge. It's kind of annoying. So just do that and then do the normal thing and then do the burst and then just wait a second, like now. And then kaboom. That would have been good if it was a critical. The team then would actually only rely on Amber's burst, so we should just give her as much energy recharge as possible, actually. Amber's burst costs like 40 energy, and now she has 277 energy recharge, so this should actually be pretty good. All right, let's try this once more now. Boom, 109. I really don't think I can get much better than that, honestly. I've literally been sitting here trying this for an hour now. I guess whether she can nuke or not depends on your definition. I'm sure there are ways to make her do more. I'm only comparing like with what I've done with other units in the past. For example, like Hazo, you know, getting a 200k on his hit. And that I would say is a lot easier to pull off. She also does have that C6 thing I wanted to look at. So it says characters under the effects of Prayer of Crimson Crown. I'm just gonna replace Yolanda in my typical team because that's just what I'm used to. And it will be easy to see what's going on. I don't think she's going to have enough Hydro to actually, you know, replace Yolanda or whatever, because it can only happen like every 2.3 seconds or something. All right, we have our burst. I just want to see how this works first of all, so not like looking at damage or anything, but we're just gonna do this and swap to our Yoimiya and do some normal attacks. What the hell? Okay, so they're like explosions coming out from the center of your body. I thought it said something about waves, but maybe I can't read either. I guess that could be interpreted as a explosion centered on the unit attacking. I was thinking it'd be more like those Nilu attacks. I do want to quickly check out the damage. I don't think it's going to be a lot. It's 15%, so maybe like half of her normal shield strikes or whatever. Okay, so yeah, 14k. I saw there. 31k. I mean, not bad. It can only happen like 3 times per burst though, so okay, maybe that was the 4th time for that burst. Yeah, that's right. One of her constellations increases it by like 3 seconds, so she can do that 4 times now. That was like, you know, some alright damage. I definitely would never replace Yolanda with Candace though. Gotta be fair, Candace is a 4-star and I should have my expectations set to 4-star, right? But I would have to say in most teams I wouldn't replace Xingqiu with Candace either. I guess of course she is somewhat unique because, you know, when she does her burst, everyone has Hydro imbued on them, and that's something I didn't really explore because I don't know, it just reminds me of Benny C6, and most I've been able to do with that is like kind of meme comps. But there definitely could be something. We might explore that later. I know I've already been getting requests for Hydro this and that, but I wanted to kind of make this more of a normal video. I wasn't expecting that much frustration from trying to get her to nuke. I guess eventually we did get a couple good numbers in there, a couple good hits. But yeah, it wasn't a very good time. Make sure to tell me what you think in the comments down below though. Dropping a like or subscribing to the channel if you enjoy is always greatly appreciated as well. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.